All right, meteorologist Mike Slifer back with us now. And Mike, folks should not be going ahead and putting away that big puffy winter jacket. We still have some very frigid days coming.
Yeah, Shauna, I mean, very typical January weather on the way this week with plenty of cold air on the way, a little bit of snow. And then we watch next weekend for maybe something a little bit bigger and more impressive. Here's where high temperatures were today. Pretty close to normal. 32 degrees is around normal along the coastline, upper 20s inland. We saw 28 in Bangor, 27 in Lewiston, 32 in Portland. So pretty close to normal, not bad. We will likely end up colder over the next several days. Tuesday is really the only outlier to this, and Tuesday is also the only day where we're really going to have a chance to add anything to these snow totals so far this season. Portland and Bangor just around half of where they normally would be for snow totals. Caribou running about 6 inches below normal. But again, not really a shock across northern Maine where there's been more frequent snow events, things like that, to see that big of a difference between just Caribou and Bangor. Currently, there's some snow showers that have settled to our south, and these will stay away from us. Not too concerned about that. Maybe a stray flurry makes its way onshore, but no real impacts or anything like that. And if we zoom in a bit here, the radar is starting to show some returns near parts of Lincoln and Knox counties. But again, that's all just going to keep moving toward the Penobscot Bay and away from Maine. By the time we wake up tomorrow, most of us will be seeing a lot of sunshine, and temperatures again north of Bangor could drop below zero, and near Bangor likely in the single digits and teens, coastline teens tonight. Tomorrow, high temperatures only in the teens across central and northern Maine. The coastline makes it back into the 20s despite the sunshine. I think that we'll see clouds thicken up right around sunset tomorrow, so we could have some really decent sunset prospects out there for anybody who's into weather photography. We start off with a couple of ocean effect snow showers around or just before midnight, Monday into Tuesday. And then by Tuesday morning, we've got these light snow showers around, and this will have impacts on the morning commute because I expect these snow showers to stick almost immediately. And then we have on and off snow showers, pretty light throughout the day, maybe a bit of mixing at the shoreline where temperatures climb back up into the mid-30s. Inland areas won't have to worry about that, even toward Bangor, because temperatures will likely stay in the upper 20s. There's that area of low pressure that causes our showers on Tuesday. Wednesday opens the door to the Arctic, but it's not until Thursday where the core of that Arctic air is settled on top of Maine. I think Thursday morning is going to be bitter cold again, likely starting off below zero across the entire state. So things are certainly going to take a turn for the colder as we get into this week. Here's the forecast snow totals for Tuesday. According to 2 inches in the light blue area, this is going to include all of Lewiston, Augusta, Portland, Sanford, Fryeburg, and areas in western Maine, even the northwest woods. Down east, eastern Maine, Bangor included, and most of the mid-coast looking at about 2 to 4 inches Tuesday. So really not a blockbuster event by any means. The other big thing here that I want to point out is that we start to shift our pattern as we get into February. We'll start to see a big ridge build up in the southeastern United States, and eventually that's going to translate to potentially above average temps here, even as early as the first week of February, but especially as we get into the middle of the month. The other thing that I haven't mentioned yet is the potential for a storm next weekend. We'll cover that in just a second. Seas tomorrow 2 to 4 feet with freezing spray, north wind 10 to 15 knots, gusting to 20 knots. Light snow showers on Tuesday. Clearing and chilly on Wednesday, a bitter start on Thursday, and then we have watching storm for Saturday. Similar idea at the coastline, just a little bit warmer. We might be able to hit 32 days this week, Tuesday and Friday. And Sean, the big story with what to expect on Saturday is that models are showing a storm. They are showing everything from an absolute crusher of a winter storm to completely out to sea, and we're just sunny. We're watching it. We've got 5-ish days to figure out the finer details on that one, so stay tuned here with News Center Maine and we'll get it all figured out for you.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Mike. I know how much you've been waiting for this big snowstorm, and I just hope for your sake that we can have that, but we'll deal with these cold temperatures in the meantime.
Thanks, Sean. I appreciate the support.
Thanks. Well, despite the